In the meantime, I'm pulling up Popsky's Bandcamp again. We'll just restart. We'll start the whole thing over. Do it all over, baby. I don't know what is with the color of my skin right now. It's probably the bare light bulb. Success! Yay! Hooray, hooray! Hi! No more chipmunkies. Alright, now I'm getting a little warm with this on. Okie dokie. So, my day was quite frustrating. I decided, it happens to me a lot, but I've never had it happen on stream. The chipmunk voice. It happens often in Discord, Vent it happens, other places I'm sure. So I'm working on Floppy's sweater. This is the back of the sweater. The bottom of it has this little ribbing pattern, and I'm not going to unfold it yet again. Well, I will a little bit. Because he's a giant, giant man, and it looks like it's folded in half right now, but it just kind of looks like a giant kid. That's the back of it. And so I started on the front of it. All I've done so far is the foundation chain. Turn the music down, sure. How's that? Is that better? Now that the song is fading out, is that better? Okay, cool. Alright, so Floppy sweater. That was the back of it that I showed you. Now I'm working on the front. I've done the foundation chain, and I double crocheted all the way across. And now what I'm doing is creating the ribbing pattern. And the way you do that is once you've turned, so you chain 2 and turn, and then to make the ribbing pattern, I'm working in double crochet still, but you do front post double crochet and then back post, then front post, back post, etc. And front post, I will show you guys once again since I was a chipmunk before. You see these little V's at the top? There you go. Like there are all these little V's. So pretend we were working into that, pretend we were working into that guy. Instead of putting your hook through both of the loops in the V, front post, you only put your hook through the one that's in front of you. Front post meaning like the one closest to me when I'm holding it. And then back post, you would go in just the one that's farther away from you. Hooray! So that's front post double crochet and back post double crochet. And the rest of the sweater is in half double crochet, just in case you guys wanted to know that. So I just did a back post and now I'm going to do a front post. How are you guys today? How was your day? I know you can like kind of see what I'm doing, but you'll be able to see the progress, which is more important than watching my hands move. And if you guys really want to see like how to do a double crochet, I can definitely show you how to do that. Nothing much going on. I had to make a series of frustrating phone calls and do work on finances type things, which is not very fun. Let's see, scoot a little bit closer. This is why I need that bare light bulb uncovered so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, ew, man. Or exclamation point pants. I'm especially enjoying this because I can like stop and use my emotes and stuff. I don't have to alt-tab or anything. And then depending on who or what is going on tomorrow, I might stream Undertale. I'm not sure yet. Because I know my waifu is starting at 6. Hey Joe, how are you? How was your day? Beep. Okay, thanks for stopping to say hi. I'm digging this Popsky. My hair needs to chill the fuck out. Hair, can you please? Thank you. It's not cooperating. Bada. I don't care. I'm wearing a fucking hat. I just... Actually, it's kind of hurting my business under here. My glasses. I have to say, I really admire my waifu when she does this. Because I already, like, could tell that it must have been difficult to stream something creative, because it's not like you have something to constantly react to, like when you're streaming a video game. You always have something to react to. You can say like, oh, look at this dude, and, you know, make stupid jokes, or, you know, and there's a lot more action going on. Whereas crocheting or knitting, you're doing the same stitch over and over and over again. So it's not like a constant stream of explaining what you're doing either. You have to create topics to talk about. Unless you're like me, and you'd say things like, no, the string got stuck in the blend of this and the... Which will happen, I'm sure. This is the most, like, not prepared stream. I think I was even more prepared for my very first janky stream. Because at least that, like, I'd put a little bit of forethought and effort, and this one I was like, oh, 3 people wanted me to stream and I totally forgot that I had even asked. So I was like, well, I'm already holding my crocheting and I don't want to focus, so... guess we're crocheting. I'm excited to get to the big part of the sweater. It's easier to hold when it's not like this little strip of thing. Come on, get through there. Thank you very much! There will be a lot of head dancing. At least with this project so far, I haven't had to do a lot of frogging. And I don't mean creating frogs, because there are things on garments that are called frogs. It's basically a loop and a little knot, and the knot works as a button, basically, but instead of a button, it's a fancy-looking knot. And that is what a frog is in terms of garments. Frogging, if you've seen my wife, then you know this already, but frogging in terms of crocheting or knitting is when you have to unravel your work. And they say that because you have to rip it. It kind of sounds like, and even the sound it makes, if you do it really fast, it kind of goes so it sounds like sounds like rivet. Hey Legato, how are you? What system? I'm on an i5.5 right now. This is a size I hook and it's 5.5 millimeters, so I was trying to be clever, but I like your joke. How's your day? How are you doing? It's good to see you. I'm enjoying this music. I listened to a lot of Popsky when I was traveling back from New Hampshire. Popsky is awesome, by the way. That's whose newest album we're listening to. Let me see how many. 17 tracks. It's only $10. I like this. I stopped crocheting because I was bouncing. I like crocheting because you can dance while you do it. I can't flail my arms like I normally would be doing when I'm dancing, but I can bounce. When you're like drawing or painting or something, you can't really bounce around. I like a lot of slack when I crochet too. I don't like it when it tugs for me. Like, I'll do the tugging here. And I will let the internet make sick jokes out of what I just said. Hey. Actually, I'm getting quite warm with this light on. I'm gonna have to do something with my hair eventually. Oh my gosh. This yarn, I'm a little frustrated with this yarn. Because even though it's really pretty, and it's also very soft, the threads that make it up aren't like very tight together, so my hook goes through the yarn a lot. And you're not supposed to do that. Yes, of course I will dance. Alright, this hat's gotta come off. Look at that, it's ugly. Don't look at it, actually. Don't actually look at it. Now I gotta do something with this. How about I make myself look even more ridiculous and put on a bandana. I know, I look like a babushka. Ah, don't get caught in my hair, please. I have to put it super tight because it will get immediately loose when I pull it up. There, now it's out of my face. And now the hat is not mushing my glasses. Mushing. Although some of my hairs got stuck in the knot. That's okay though. You take off. Ow! I just wrapped my knuckles on this piece of equipment that's next to me. Another dick. Okay, that was warm. All the layers. Yeah. Hey, Agent Smith, how are you? We're just doing some crocheting today. How's your day been? I might do a Popsky interlude later, and pull up some like not silly songs, but like kind of cheesy songs, and totally sing over them and just let my video get muted and not give a shit. You got a good day, that's good. seems like you're the only one. Everyone else is just kind of like, yeah, whatever, my day was a day. And I was like, I was super cranky this morning. About that. Sometimes I catch just the edge of a fiber that starts pulling the thing. What am I making? I am making a sweater. I've never made a sweater before. And the pattern I'm using it's not the best in terms of what's written. I'm making a men's sweater for Floppy Quill. And if you don't know Floppy Quill, I highly suggest that you go know. There we go, Nightbot, thank you. Is that relaxing? Yeah, crocheting is relaxing. Not reading the pattern. Reading the pattern is the hardest part for me, personally. Once I know what I'm doing, it's just taking the time to actually make it. I've made the back panel already, so now I'm making the front. And I'm working from the bottom up to the top. So basically right now, because I just started, I've just got this long stretch of thing, and eventually it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then I'll have to figure out how to put the Twitch logo on it. Because Floppy wanted a Twitch sweater. And it's, like, I know how to do it, I just need to decide how big I want to make the logo, and how far up to start it. Oops! Yeah, it's something to keep my hands busy. Sometimes if I'm what are the words that I'm looking for? Oh, if I'm falling asleep and I'm trying to watch something, I'll start crocheting. Because if I sit too still and I'm warm and uncomfortable, I'll fall asleep. Yeah, it requires, like, enough focus. I have to look at it a lot of the time. Because stuff like that. You see what I mean? I'm trying to angle it. No, you can't really see because it's still looking at my face. Stop that. Look at what I'm showing you instead. It doesn't wanna. Do I have to restart from the beginning if I screw up? If I screwed up at the beginning, that's where I have to screw up. Let's say I screwed up in this stitch, I'd only have to take out from the hook to here. Unlike knitting, where if you screw up you have to, like, backwards knit. I don't knit. Knitting is hard. Crocheting is easy. Yeah, if I screw up sometimes, especially if I'm not paying too much attention. Sometimes I'll do a different stitch by accident. Like when I was doing half double crochet, I started doing single crochet instead. But I noticed, so I just, you know, unraveled the last two stitches that I did and did the right ones. We're almost to the end of the row, which is awesome! Stop doing that. I keep catching, there's 3, there, now you can see it because it's kind of unraveling. That is supposed to be attached to this, it's a part of that. But because my hook caught it as I was pulling through, and see that, I just undid that stitch because I didn't like the way the fibers were pulling, but that's been happening a lot with this yarn. So I just have to be careful not to catch it on my way through again. Because then I pull it and it don't look nice. Oh, see there, I screwed up. I screwed up because I did 2... Did I screw up? No, I can't tell if I screwed up. No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I did 2 back post double crochet instead of front back, front back. So I'm doing front and then one more back. Where did my pattern go? I did not pull it up after I restarted. Pattern plays! Where are you? There you are. And back post double crochet in the last stitch, and then I'm just going to make sure that I know what I'm doing next. So they said do the ribbing pattern until ribbing measures 2.5 inches from the beginning, but that's not what I did on this piece, because here, I'll link you guys the pattern if you care to see what I'm making. I look so stupid! This is just what I do in my spare time. I look dumb. It's equality. So the pattern says to make it 2 inches, but I don't like how thick that was on the bottom. Like, I like it's only 1 inch at the top, and I wanted it all to be even. Like, the sleeves I don't mind having 2, but I didn't like the bottom having 2. I thought it made him look stumpy. So this is what I've made so far. I've made 1 inch of the front piece. I have to scoot back to show you this guy. I'll unfold it again. And I made the back piece. So I started from the bottom, and then this is the top. Floppy is a very giant lab. Oh, I'm showing you the bad side with all the strings flying out of it. So right now it just looks like a giant bib. Yeah. And now I'm making the front piece, which starts the same, so I'm trying to make that ribbing pattern. And I have the start of the ribbing pattern. I got a fiber in my hair. Fiber in my hair, fiber in my mouth. So now what I want to check is how many... I think I did just another inch of the ribbing pattern. Because I said, screw you pattern, like physical pattern that I'm using. The Tasty Orange. Am I a hat? My music is still loud? Okay, I'll turn it down. Where are you, Popsky? Why is Popsky not showing up? Open volume mixer. That's about the size of Floppy's boobs, too. Awesome. Thanks, Fred. Alright, I turned the music down more, so now it's at 48%. Oh, did we listen to that whole album? Alright. I guess we did. No way. Alright, let's just listen to this one then. Aw, thanks, Fred. Well, anyway, welcome AM Scoots, or Am Scoots, I'm not sure which one it is, and the Tasty Orange. So yeah, that's the sweater I'm working on. And let me know how the music levels are. If I need to turn it down more, I will. So now we're gonna chain 2, which just means grabbing the yarn and pulling it through the loop that's there, and then turning the work the opposite direction. Is this my favorite color? I really do like purple. I don't really have favorite colors though, personally. But this is what Floppy asked for. He wanted a purple sweater with the Twitch logo on it. He said Twitch purple. I realize this isn't Twitch purple, believe me, I know. But I bought I've bought so much yarn, and I'm running out of time because I'm seeing him at PAX South. Floppy, for those of you who don't know, is British, so he's coming from London, and I need to give him the sweater by PAX South. So we've changed 2, and the last row was front post double crochet followed by back post, but because we're on the other side now, so the side that I'm looking at is the back, or like the inside, So we're gonna do the opposite. And do back post first, then front post. You like Degs? Aw, thank you, Agent Smith. I'm sure he'll love it. I'm the one that's being, like, picky about it. Your dad has dog? What kind of dog does your dad have? It's so nice that all you guys stopped in, even though I'm not playing a game today. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. A dead one? That's awful. A dog one? A dog dog? Is that like an ultimate dog? My friends used to have this weird thing. My first roommates, not in the dorms in college, they had this weird thing about dragons. Hey, Darth Luke, how are you? And they were like, there are different kinds of dragons. There is, like, fire dragons, ice dragons, luck dragons. I think there were luck dragons. And then there are dragon dragons. And, like, each one had, like, a different, like, certain dragons beat other dragons, but they would have long discussions about if, like, luck dragons... It's like luck dragons spit out dragon dragons or something like that. It was weird and convoluted. I remembered it at one point. But it's like, what if you had a luck dragon that made dragon dragons, and then you had a dragon dragon that made luck dragons, and that, like, if they fought each other, they were kind of crazy. Oh no, Lady Luke, why did you do it? Why you do this? Why? I'm sorry. Oh, Fred. I'm sorry. Let's not talk about dead dogs. Why is this only playing one track now? You're supposed to play the whole thing. You're supposed to play the whole thing for me. Let's click another business. Let's hope that this plays everything. Anyhow. Fred's not lying, I know him. Like, R.I.L. I just didn't realize it was that recent. Ooh! Your dragon ran? What kind of dragon was it? Was it a dragon dragon? Was it a luck dragon? Oh, you know what kind of dragon I don't think they listed? Hey Leaf, how are you? They didn't list acid dragons. What do you guys think? Would acid dragons, would that beat fire dragons? I'm reading chat and forgetting where I am. Once I'm doing the same stitch, I can read chat better and not screw up. Your dad's beating you with a can of beans. What kind of beans? Are they refried beans? Are they Bush's? Bush's baked beans? Is it because you talked about the dog? Or are you the dog? You're the dog that's trying to steal the beans. That's why, or not steal the beans, but give away the secret of the beans. Garbanzo! Those are the worst kind. Those are like the shittiest kinds of bean. Beaned? Sure. I feel like letting dragons drop acid is a bad idea. Letting them drop acid. You guys are so funny. Shh, you're in my dreams. I knew there was a reason I liked you, Leaf. Oh, Fred and Leaf, I did not ask you how your days went. I asked everyone else, but I guess I don't care about you guys as much. I'm kidding, I love you. I can't wait to get a little bit more of the sweater done. I don't like it when it feels flimsy, like I'm just gonna like rip everything apart. Diesel. If I could go back to when I was in college, I would do a shit ton of acid. Alright. You want them flashbacks now that you're an old man. I've never done acid. I would be too nervous about acid flashbacks, I think. Bloop, bloop, bleep, bloop. But who knows, if this had been in like the 60s and everyone was crazy and drugs were just all over the place, maybe I would have done it back then. If I didn't know any better. You can't imagine dragons dropping acid? They do not follow lab safety protocols. Oh, you guys are so funny. Think I'm gonna roll this program. Now everything makes sense and it looks interesting. That's so wonderful. Aww. You're gonna take shrooms? We're gonna take them with Uncle Demas. Or are you just gonna take them and then knock on his door and be like, "Let me see your cats! I need Emma and Naomi!" That would be great. See, that is something that I have done once before. Is I've taken mushrooms and I just wanted to touch everything. So I think I would really love to, like, I think that would be a great idea if you do end up doing mushrooms. Not that I'm advertising drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, just don't tell your parents. That's awful, don't do that, don't do that. Yeah, just, like, pet all the kitties. Like, go to a petting zoo and go pet the animals. But there are too many people at the petting zoo. I didn't like being around people. And I didn't like posters. I didn't like things written on stuff. Writing inside of books was okay with me. Game Informer magazine was okay with me because they're just art on the outside. And I was like, no, magazines are okay. Books are okay because you choose to receive their stories. And it wasn't magazines, it was only Game Informer because other magazines and posters, they yell at you. They're just screaming what they want you to know. Because all the words were on the front and you didn't have a choice. Oh my goodness. That's also when I named my comforter Squishy. That was a fun day. Come on, don't grab the fibers, please. Hey Templars, how are you? How's your day been? But yeah, if I ever do that again, I'm just finding a room full of kitties, and I'm petting all the kitties. Oliver! Oliver is my baby. He is my sweetest little boy. When you come visit, you have to bring Oliver or you can't stay. Oh, it's 1:10 for you? I usually stay up till 2 AM, and then later, 2:30. And then when I get in bed, I can't sleep. And then I wake up late and I'm like, shit, I missed Fred's stream! Not the whole thing, but I like missing it. He doesn't like car rides. He'll tolerate a car ride. Words, please. Please, words I would like to use you. Please come out of my mouth so that people can understand what I am trying to say. Yeah, it would probably be a long trip. But at least if I've moved, it'll be like 6 hours less time, I imagine. My dollar's worth an insane amount. Yeah, I'm not moving to Canada, and if I ever did move to Canada, I'd move to Montreal. Oh, sorry, I missed. Luke, have a great day. Feel better, rest up, and smack Lady Luke on the hiney for getting you sick. Mushrooms just made you incompetent. I mean, you don't have to be competent, as long as you're appreciating the world around you. Like, that's what I really liked about it. It's just like everything I touched and looked at was lovely. Except for I became a complete Luddite. I was like, I don't like these lights and the lasers, that's what I called them, because it's like those neon signs with like flashing lights. I didn't like it. They were lasers to me. Am I screwing up? I just want to check over what I've done. It looks right. I think I'm gonna take this off. Now I'm like sweating. I don't know why. I was cold all flipping day. I had a hat on. I have this shirt, which is actually pretty thick. I've got my back shirt underneath. I had to be super careful there because it started riding up, and I was like, no! Choice of service! This is my dad's old back shirt. I got a bode. Got a bold. It's got a bird, got a bird. Are you being obnoxious? A little bit. A little bit obnoxious. So we're getting close to the end of the row. Which makes me excited, because then I get to start on the... Oh, my monitor went to sleep because I'm not touching things. Don't do that. I need to see chat. Thank y'all! Because then I get to start on the main bit and I don't have to pay as much attention. Are any of you guys gonna be around for day-night time tonight? I sure am. I'm excited because it's Rocket League. And I probably haven't played Rocket League since the last time we played on day-night time. I haven't been able to think of an answer to the icebreaker question. I'm sure they're going to take the one that Aura posted, which was, what class would you like to take if you were in Hogwarts? I feel like there are just too many good ones, so I would want to, like, I'd need to create an entire syllabus. You always miss DKT. Why? Because you forget? Because you're doing other things? I'm tired of doing double crochet. Please be done. Come on, grab it. Yeah, it's tonight. I didn't even realize, like, what day it was until yesterday night, where I was like, can you update the forums for day-night time? We're doing Rocket League, and I was like, oh, it's Wednesday already. Tell them to send out a tweet. They do. They did. last night saying what game we were playing, and then tonight they'll tweet when we're going. Your Friday's off, that's awesome! That is awesome. Because then you can watch Sean's Day Off and go to Hydration Friday, which are like the two best things in the world. Wow. Okay, it is starting. Hey, La Mustard. Welcome back, Joe. We missed some very interesting conversations about dragons, followed by mushrooms. And now we're talking about day-night time. Oh, you weren't following DKT. Well, that's your problem, my friend. Dagron! I know you said Dargons. Well, I said Dagron. She's doing her own work. Like a good little lass. That was an awful accent. Don't do that again. Oh, it'll happen again. I know. Yes, tonight is DKT. Oh, that sucks, Joe. I love DKT, and I haven't been able to do it in a while. I feel like I haven't gone in forever. Oh, I screwed up. Just had to undo a thing because I caught part of the yarn and pulled it away from the rest of its little yarny friends, and it didn't like it. I'm a complete effing weirdo. She had to write a paper on the positive and negative effects of playing video games and needed help with some math. Cool! That is really cool. I saw an article on Geek and Sundry that had been, it was about this study published in a really weird sounding journal. It was like the Journal of Hypnotic Psychology or something like that. I was like, I don't know how reputable this source is, but in any case, the study said that people who roleplay and play role-playing games are naturally more empathetic. They took like empathy tests, and then non-gamers were less empathetic. But it didn't have anything at all to do with video games, so it's not really relevant to her, but I just thought that was cool. So now I've finished as much of the border as I'm going to do. I just want to grab this part and make sure that it's the same size. And it is! I'm a genius! Fabulous! So now I'm gonna... I have to switch to a larger hook, which I've got right here. Now I'm using a size J, which is 6 millimeters. And I'm going to chain 2. 1, and chain 2. Boop, and then flip my work over. So now the right side, or the outside of the sweater, is facing me. And it's just half double crochet forever and a day. Hi, waifu! Please, can we get a caster command for my beautiful waifu who has much better setup for creative stuff like this? And you all should check it out if you at all like what I'm doing. She makes much cuter looking things than I do, like more visually interesting things. How are you doing, waifu baby? So now I'm doing half double crochet for those of you who are interested. And it's just the same stitch over and over again, and I'm going through both the loops, I'm not doing front post or back post, so I don't have to pay as much attention. Thank you, Lee! You did it! You did it for once! Yes, it worked. You're trying to tell us something, Joe? You're making a blanket and watching mostly walking VODs. Which VODs? One's for Siberia or a different game? Yay, you did a thing! No, we're all doing things today. See now how I'm going much quicker? It's partially because I have more to hold on to, so it's less like... It's a lot harder when you don't have anything to, like, grab onto. And then also, again, now that I'm going through both loops, I don't have to pay that much attention. I believe this track is called Floppy Quill, which is fitting because this sweater's for Floppy, and right now it's just a chin strap. That was a weird thing I did. Yep, this is Floppy Quill by Popsky. Ooh, you know what I haven't watched the VOD for? This week's 2Fs in Coffee, which is Floppy and Foos. Restarted the whole series. Neat. I made Fred watch the Kitty Powers episode. And he loved it. And I'm gonna make him watch the rest of them, and then I'm gonna make him listen to that rap. And then he'll get all the jokes. Fred, this is happening in case you were under any illusions that it wasn't happening. I say make him, but it's really just like suggest that that's what we're watching at that moment, rather than letting him pick. You still need to finish what, Leaf? The Kitty Powers episode? How could you forget about that? It's so brilliant. Fred was a day-night, he just didn't know it. I had to show him the content. So I had him watch... We watched Sean together the other day, because he was like, oh, I saw that he plays Hearthstone and I'm interested in that. And I was like, come be in the channel. What else did we watch other than the Kitty Powers episode? I could have sworn I showed you. Oh, and I showed him the Raw Toxins story. And then we watched Sean play Hearthstone live, and then we did Kitty Powers. And I was like, see, now that you're aware of Sean, you're like an extra day night. He just didn't know that that's what he was. But he's totally a day night, he just didn't know that that's what he was. Can you tell that I kind of think very highly of him? I'm beaming like a proud mother or something, which is kind of creepy to say for those of you who know me, but anyway, moving on, quickly. Let's forget I spoke words. I see I'm almost at the end of the row already. This is going much quicker now that I'm doing a half double crochet. It's a lot less effort.
Easily amused, huh?
Senbi, I think. Thank you so much for the follow, and I apologize if I did not pronounce your name correctly. But if you want to tell me how to pronounce it, you can. This is not my normal content, but I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. For more creative content, you should check out Actea, who's in the chat. And we're doing a day-night craft time. The first one is going to be January the 17th, and I will be on that one. I will be doing something with clay, unless I'm not done with this sweater. Then I'll be finishing the sweater. I'm beaming gleaming like a 1 million candle power flashlight. Hashtag blind ding 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 ding. That's how I chose to read that. Yeah, Fred makes me smile. Sorry, Fred. I'm outing you. I'm outing how wonderful I think you are to the world. Exclamation point, oops! Someone do it and figure out what it does. I have to wait for the delay and see if anybody does it. I know, I'm excited for day-night craft time. Son of a beach! Are you guys enjoying the Popski? I'm enjoying the Popski. It's like upbeat and mellow. It's not like hey, no 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 dancing dancing no 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 no. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Sometimes I just don't know. Fine. Ah! Don't catch. I'm gonna do. Just cuz. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, Dan, for those of you who don't know, is like, thanks, Obama. But it's like sorry, not sorry. But it's also like, thanks, Obama, because it's used for anything. It's like, oh, I took the last chicken nugget. Sorry, Dan. But I'm not actually sorry because it was delicious. That is a fake scenario, but now I really want chicken nuggets. I love those stupid thanks Obama things, like, spilled my popcorn. Thanks, Obama. Alright, chain 2. See, we're already at the end of the row. That's so exciting. Oop, flip over. Sang it, Flopsky. Flopsky. Sure, that's a person that exists. It's not like I just mushed Floppy and Popsky together. So I know Octave does crafty things, but does anybody else in the chat do anything? Like, does anyone make anything? Whether it's music or writing or clay or jewelry or I don't know, do you do stuff? Do you paint? Fill me in the chat so I have something to talk about, please. Thank y'all. Popsky's significant other. Other significant other. You meow? You creative meow? I creative meow sometimes. Like when my meow edition of Razor Sharp. Meow meow meow! Meow 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 meow! Meow 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 meow! What do you code though? Do you code it computers to make art? Or do you consider computer coding and art as in like a creative thing? Because I know that it's difficult. Like, I know it's an art as in, like, a feat or a skill. Once upon a time, I painted a bunch of miniatures. Oh, that's cool. My dad used to paint miniatures. They used to be right up there, but he must have moved them. Coding is rad. What a way to phrase that. I like it. I have started to say groovy. much more lately, and I love it. Fred's probably hashtag focusing. He likes to win. So I'd say if he's playing Hearthstone right now, he's probably ignoring everything else. Hey Test, how you doing? Very technical Air Force stuff. Ooh, don't crash any planes. How you doing, Test? He's good, lo say, yo. Hat you for what, BB? Oh my gosh, you guys type at each other in so similar a fashion. I'm doing much better now. I was cranky this morning. I had a lot of frustrating things that I needed to get done. You did that. Oh, the painting of the minis. I was trying to figure out what you did for the D&D campaign. That makes sense. I've painted a couple of miniatures in my lifetime. I think I painted a mushroom guy. I painted a barbarian dude. And then I painted a couple of little orcs. Or were they... I think they were just orcs, not Uruk-hai. They were in a Lord of the Rings set, and my dad got me an Eowyn, but I didn't have enough paints, and I didn't have enough fine, paintbrushes. So I didn't want to paint her poorly. Considered getting back into it. It's an expensive and spacious habit, buying miniatures. Buying and keeping of miniatures. We've probably painted a few dozen goblins. A small troop of goblins. Oh, you have tons of unpainted ones? Paint them! Come to day-night craft time and paint the goblins. Or whatever miniatures you have. Alright, Fred, have good food. See you soon. What will Popsky bless our ears with next? And I think when Popsky's done, I'll play some Amanda Palmer, because I feel like she wouldn't care if I streamed her music. Oh, pizza! How dare you mention pizza! I want it! Let me guess, you like to knit. Me? No. I hate knitting. I'm so terrible at it. That's why I crochet. Because I can't knit for the life of me. My waifu likes to knit, though. Thank you, Leaf. Sadly, I will have to take the time to reconstitute all the paint. Oh, it's dried up. That sucks. But now that you have a shiny new job, you could get new paint if you wanted to. If you don't want to spend the time reconstituting the paint. I've got a pottery wheel out at my grandparents' beach house, and the clay out there likes to dry up by the time I get there in the summer, so then I have to turn it into mush and then let it harden again. But there was enough clay last time I was there that I was able to make a bowl. There was enough workable clay. So I made a bowl, and then my grandma was bringing it into the city because we were gonna try and ask a like pottery place to fire it for us. And then I would come in and paint it. Or like, you know, just pick a glaze or whatever and have them do it. But it broke. She's like, I'm so sorry, it broke when it was in my bag. I was like, it's alright. It's just a silly bowl I made. Like, I like doing the actual thing. Like, I love pottery wheel. I'm not great at it. So I mostly just get my hands all full of clay, but I enjoy it. Oh wait, that's this Sunday? The 17th is this Sunday. I didn't realize it was, like, to now. My dates are all screwy. Yay, we're at the end of the road! Chain 2, turn it around! Woo! Flip, please, thank you very much! Oops, I pulled on the end too much, that's okay. I don't really care if my chain 2s at the end are... I don't mind if they get smaller and don't stay even, because that means that there won't be that much of a gap in the middle. And besides, I pull my things tight, but not like super tight because I don't want a knot. But I like nice tight stitches. Stop going to sleep, computer! I didn't think about not touching my keyboard. You thought you had lots more time too. Yeah, I really wanted to make some clay things, because Hunter got me these like earring... what do they even call these? Earring posts. So he got me earring posts and earring backs, because I was gonna make like tiny, tiny little clay things, and stick them on here and make little earrings. But I wanted to do it after the silly sweater was done, and clearly since I'm only now working on the front, that's all I have of the sweater, I might have to nix that and just do it next time. And the other reason is that I got into the alpha testing for Paragon, which is Epic Games' MOBA. It looked really, really cool. And I've never gotten into an alpha or a beta that wasn't open. So I'm really excited, and that's also this weekend. But I can take a couple of hours off to hang out with my friends. Go shopping for camping. For a camping trip next week. I thought you meant for camping supplies just in general, like if you're stocking up on tents or something. It's like, that's a little weird. Screws? Oh, was that your guess for what the things were called? No, they're earring posts, because it's just a flat circle, and then like the bit that goes through your ear. I'm new to your Twitch channel, so what goes on? Well, this is a new thing that I'm doing. I don't normally do creative on my stream. I just wasn't... I didn't start at my normal time. I had to delay my stream because of real-life crap that I had to take care of that was frustrating. So by the time I was done with all of that, I was just like too mentally tired. I was gonna start Undertale today. I normally just stream single-player video games, play through the story. I will eventually do like a MOBA day, I'm assuming, or a competitive game day. Or if I just don't feel like playing a story. But I didn't want to focus or like have to pay attention. And this is kind of mindless, I just wanted to hang out and chat with people. So normally I'm playing through a video game, but today I'm crocheting. No, this weekend is good, because otherwise I won't be able to go. Because, the 25th, I'm going to visit Aura, and then the weekend after that is PAX South. and then who knows where I'm gonna be. It's depending on a bunch of things. If I get this phone call I'm expecting, I might fly to Wisconsin and pick up a car, and then drive to see a certain boy who has a birthday in February, beginning of February. Or I might fly from PAX to see said boy and friends. Or I might fly directly back home. Who knows? Nobody knows. My lips are so dry right now. Ah, shit, that's so not cool. We'll fix that. There are a lot of twists in Undertale? That's cool. Were you doing like a passive run? Were you killing everything? Passive run, genocide, or like a mix of the two? It's Frankenberry. Whoa. Oh, you have a baby shower that day? That's interesting. Is that the same person you made the little booties for? Screw real life crap. Yeah, I've been putting it off and forgetting. I just want to get it done because I would like to close this chapter of my life and move on to all the happy and silly things that I have going on. This song's so mellow, and I just got like real weird. It just got real weird. You did a passive, and without spoilers is not what you think. Interesting. I've seen the beginning of Undertale because I watched when Floppy was doing it. Actually, I've probably seen a decent chunk of it, unless he was just like going real slow, which is probably how I'm gonna go with it. He was also doing a passive run. But I didn't see him finish it. I think he finished it off stream, or I must have just missed the other one. So someone make that a gift me going. I do weird shit all the time. I did highlight the globe smile for you guys since you guys liked it that much. So I found the bit where I made the face at the globe, and I'm like, that's a dumb face, but hey, if you guys wanted to see it, it's there now. I really did like that globe, though.
Shane, just give up. Just shut it down and go to bed. Come on now, you're killing me. I fought demons and dragons and balrogs, and you're the one killing me. Let's call it a night, Shane. I'm serious now. Don't make me... Listen, let me put it to you like this.
I liked that music intro, that was fun.
You're out of ammo. Where did your health go? You'll never get
This is such an interesting track. It's not his normal thing, let me see. This is Game Over, Shane.
Just flee. Clearly your sleep.
Again by Popsky. We've listened to all Popsky today. That's Popskyy, who's also a caster. I haven't ever caught his stream personally, but I like his music. And sometimes he plays music on stream, and sometimes he plays video games. So he's a really interesting dude who I will get to meet at PAX South. I'm really excited. You can't stop making things for this baby. It's just like one of your really close friends, you're like already in full anti-Actea mode.
And there you go, splat. I'm not surprised to see you lying there dead. I think the headshot was invented when you stuck out your head. Is there a button broke? Is this as slow as you can race? Out of only 7 racers, you're in 47th place. You must be lost.
I'm sweating
now.
a lot.
Super attractive.
Oh, awesome! You can't even see it. What up? This is like score.
It's the
little things, you guys. It's the little things in life. Come on, don't grab one fiber of the yarn, please. Sometimes I just pull it through with my finger if it's being annoying.
Game over, Shane. Go to bed. Game over, Shane. My name is Wally. I'm a wizard, and you know I've been around.
This
So
is
don't be talking
quite
shit,
the
or I might have
interesting
to put you
song
down.
we're
I've
listening
got a
to.
magic wand, and I rock it like a mace, and then I'll hop onto my dragon, and we'll torch the whole
Dragon.
place. I'm an old boss.
Waifu, you
So
missed
they
it. We
shower
were
me
talking
with
about
riches.
dragons
I got
earlier,
magic in these fingers. Just
and I
ask
said
my twin
Dagron,
bitches.
and I thought of
Game
you.
over, Shane.
You just noticed my hair is blue.
It's game
Yeah.
over, Shane.
The back bits,
Turn the power
like the top
off.
bits, it stops being brunette about here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't really know what, because I can't see myself. Yeah, it's like a bluey, turquoisey business. I like the color. I dyed it like right before New Year's. I don't like how loose that little bit is, but I guess I just have to deal with it. Because I'm not undoing all the way to there. It's just not happening. And it would probably just end up loose again. And besides, since that'll be in the same, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So now I've got like a lengthy headband. I like putting things on my head, in case you guys have never been around me before, never been to a day nighttime, things often end up on my head. Or to a restaurant, menus often end up on my head. I attempt to balance like a glass of beer. I won't like leave my hand up there in case. Keep doing what you're doing! How long am I streaming for? I was going to just go until 8. Clothes come off! Don't you make it sound like I strip. Like I get naked and run around. Why do you always say I take my clothes off? Every time! Every time we talk about day, night, after dark, he says that I take my clothes off. Are you talking about Uncle Travis and his 2 t-shirts? He'll like strip tease and take 1 t-shirt off, and there's a magical another t-shirt under there. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, so I was gonna stream until 8, because Covert Muffins starts at 8. But I might just keep going, I don't know. Maybe I'll be selfish and keep all the rules for myself. Or I'll be selfish and make you guys just open another tab for him if you want to watch him. Use your second monitors, son. I will have to get dinner at some point. And water. I could throw up the AFK screen and do it now, but I don't feel like it. Yes, the flaming boobs. Oops. What am I thinking? I don't know. I think something down. There's like some wire that's get your tab on. Ooh yeah. There's some wire that was not right at my feet last time I was home. And now it's suddenly there. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of kicking wires. I'm a fan of being weird though. Gotta get your weird on. Na, 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 na. It's really hard to crochet when I'm doing that. You'll have to watch me. Oh right, Will's starting also. No, it's Thursday. They don't do Thursday night streams, which I keep forgetting and then remembering and then forgetting again and then remembering again. So there's no Will, there's no Struggle City tonight. Oi! No, I caught like one tiny strand of thing. Don't do that. It wants to catch it again. But I won't let it. We just got to the turn. Yeah. That poor fucking turtle. How long did they spend on that? You'll have to tell us. I think it was like a good 40 minutes to an hour. This track has a bunch of the themes from his other songs mixed in it, so I'm recognizing little pieces. That little bit that I just bopped along with is from ABXY, which I will have to play, because that tune is so groovy. You remember the first show I took my shirt off? That can't be right. I was a little drunk. Maybe did I get warm and I was wearing like a tank top underneath or something? Oi! Sometimes you have to yell at your yarn. Make it behave. Or also your fingers. If your fingers are not behaving. Tell them to mind— oh, to show my frogs. That's different! That makes it sound like I'm flashing tit! I have a tattoo of frogs on my shoulder. Yeah, it was fully off, but I was turned the opposite direction so you could only see my back. And it was also not during the stream, it was afterwards. You just want to make it sound way more racy than it actually was. You saw my shoulder, congratulations. I'm sure it was a big moment for you. It was your first show? Whatever. You know that means nothing. No, it wasn't my show. It's Day Night Time, which has been happening for years, I think. It's been happening at least 1 year, but I know much longer than that. Yes, it was a big moment for you. That's good to hear. Oi, no! I got one of the strands from the lower bit of the stitch caught in there. That's not what we want. So we do it again, and I almost just did single crochet. See what I said before, but if I don't pay enough attention, I start doing the wrong stitch. Almost 20... almost 2? Almost 2 years! Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been on the show for a year because it was basically like, oh, I'm a day night now. Oh, there's this thing where I hang out with people? Awesome. So I've been doing day night time pretty much the entire time I've been a day night. And subsequently... is that the word I want? Probably not. I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well. That was so pleasant! What's this one called? Groove Cruise! I like it. Yeah, I remember you told me about the raid call, and I was playing Heroes of the Storm. Then later, one of you were like, come hang out! We have a Google Hangout, it's fun and stuff. And meow. Yep. I'm pushy like that. I'm like, hey, come hang out with us and have fun! I'm such an asshole. So pushy. I want to push everyone to have a good time. Are you having fun? Are you having it? Are you having the fun? Oh boy. This is more fun than I thought it would be. I was worried that crocheting on stream would be boring. But I'm too weird. I'm just too weird. I can't contain myself, and I feel like because I don't have the confines of a game, like at first I was like, oh god, this is so difficult. I have to come up with shit to talk about, because I noticed my waifu is so good at that. But then I just do weird shit. With that face note, oh good time. Day Goblin Crochet. I am. I'm one of the only day night extroverts. It's so weird to me that so many day nights identify as introverted, because when you come to day-night time, we're all like talking over each other, and if you're ever like back in the day, it was raid call or like Discord with people during Teamwork Tuesday, everyone's just yap, 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 yap. I'm like, how are you guys introverts? But it's me, Dex, Manbon, and Doozer, who I call Skylar, because that's his name. Waifu, I don't remember how you identified yourself as an introvert or an extrovert. Because to me, you're an extrovert. Wow. But I could be wrong, I've been wrong before, because even our very dear and loud Covert Muffin identifies himself as an introvert. You are very close. If you take out the Y, that is correct. Or, not the Y, the I. Take out the I, and that's how you spell it. I know, he said he's gonna be on more. I'm very excited. I'm so glad that he, just, came up to us when we were having lunch. So for those of you who don't know, me, Leaf, and Aura were at, TwitchCon, as were a bunch of other people. But we were having lunch on, I think it was a Saturday, and this, really tall dude with blonde hair just walks up to us and is like, "Hi!" And we're sitting at an outdoors table, and we were like, "Hello?" And he was like, "I recognize you guys from day-night time," and I was like, it's like, "Wow, really?" He's like, "Yeah, there's that brunch going on with day 9, right?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's tomorrow, da 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 da." And then we ran into him later, and I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to dinner." He's like, do you mind if I come? And I'm like, "No, of course, come with us!" And then he just ended up having, this wonderful booming laugh, and he's just, a really cool guy, but I had not ever met him before TwitchCon. I'd never heard of him, never seen him around, so it was really neat. Social introvert when I do DKT. I'm usually mostly drunk. You don't come off as drunk, I can tell because I know you well enough that I can tell when you're feeling the wine a bit. But to, other people, it's not like, "Oh, look at the drunk girl." Plus, you're just so, happy and bubbly. It's adorable. I love my waifu. So yeah, that makes me, Dex, Manbon, Skylar. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I feel like I'm missing one person, and that's all the extroverts in the day nights. Or at least the ones that I know. It's so fascinating to me. Oh, he introduced you to Rick and Morty? I heard him, ooh, throat please. I heard him recommend, Steins Gate to Sacriel. So that I have on my list of things to watch. Manbon is just a class of his own. Manbon is a Manbon, and that's what he is. I've gotten pretty far. Time is certainly flying, though, that's for sure. Yeah, that was a day. Oh, that was Monday for you then. Yeah, my flight was at 6 a.m. that day. That was also really cool to hang out with you and Liz and Skylar in the bar across from the hotel. Oh, you and Skylar watched together? I am crocheting a sweater for my dear Floppy quill. This is the pattern. It also has a photo, so you can see what it will kind of eventually look like. Except, I'm gonna put the Twitch logo on it. Not spelled out Twitch, but the little pointy speech bubble guy. Or at least that's how I think of him. I think of him as a pointy speech bubble. So I'm gonna put him on the sweater. I've got nice ivory yarn to go with. Come on, to go with it. There's a photo there. Click the link, son. Good listening. So yeah, that's what I'm making. And you make it in panels. So you make... This is the back. Starting from the top, here's like the shoulder bits. And this is the rest of it. You start from the bottom here. It just looks like a giant bib or like a piece of a vest. So you make the back and then the front and then the sleeves and you stitch them all together, I'm assuming. I've never made a sweater, so this is kind of an adventure. I'm sexy? Alright. That's one for the ages. Anyway, welcome and thank you. You've never had pork dumplings? Or pork soup dumplings? Is there a difference between dumplings for soup and just dumplings? Other than probably not being fried? Which is how I like my dumplings fried. I think steamed dumplings are a waste of dumpling. You're gonna be 21, I know! I'm so- I hope he still has our Indian fruit. Yas! Ding! Thanks, Test. I think it's looking alright. I'll be happy when it's more together. Aw, hi Surprise! This is my best version of Day Heart when I'm holding things. See, my backhand's doing it. How you doing, Surprise? You feeling any better? I think I saw on Twitter that you weren't feeling too good. Leaf Plus. The soup ones have soup in them? Okay, buddy. That's not an appropriate question, so I'm just gonna have to ask you to calm the fuck down. My boobies are only relevant... Oh, you know what? I can show you how big my boobs are. That's how big they are. That's how big my boobs are. Enjoy. Hey Snoogans, how you been? Haven't seen you in a bit. Oh, you're feeling better, that's good. Everyone's getting sick. Like, there were a ton of people sick a few weeks ago, and then a bunch of other people were sick. Like right after I came back from my trip. My parents got sick right before I left for my trip. I was really worried that I was gonna get sick and then like not be able to go visit my friends. But I did not. So I'm okay. And no thank you, Leaf. Your friend did a project on the blue-footed boobies. They're such funny-looking birds. Just been lurking, so you've seen all sorts of my weirdness. Everyone needs to keep their sick away from me. I don't like. You like puppies! Hey Butters, how are you? How are you, my friend? So much deja vu there. They're still working on the turtle. That's awesome. Poor, poor corpseified turtle. I'm doing much better, Butters. Better, Butters. That's fun to say. I was cranky this morning, but I've just gotten to hang out with a bunch of friends and crochet and just relax, and I'm enjoying just Being a freak
Easily
who's
amused, huh?
hanging out with people. Thank you for the follow, surprise motherfucker. I will actually give you a in-chat salute for fun. Because I can. Because I'm not playing a game. Butters, are you a grill? Test wants to know if you are a grill. There are no girls on the internet, let's be real. Yeah, sometimes Twitch is odd and it makes you randomly unfollow people. Fred says Butters is a grill if you pay well enough. I love it. Like, Sir Uncle Travis just followed yesterday, but I swear I saw him follow before. Twitch is weird sometimes. No worries. I'm a grill, not a stove. I love you guys. I have the best community. It's day nights and then people who are day night-esque without knowing it. Love it. And eventually I'll come up with a name for my own peoples who hang out with me. I'm playing around with names in my head, but I don't want to say anything because I don't want you guys to get stuck on one, then if I think of a better one, you know. But I think it's way too early for me to have like a name for my folks. What are you? What are those? I don't know. What is in there? Probably rocks. I stuck rocks in my shirt. How do I get a girlfriend, guys? The lady boys. Ew, I don't like that. No, Fred, no. I'm so glad you said Kappa. Alright, well since we're spitballing, since Fred is making us spitball, really. No, Fred! I'm not letting you make that stick. I'd much rather the Delectables than Lady Boys. I don't like it. I don't even like being called Lady. You know this. I don't like. Well, surprise. First you get a grill, then you turn it on and buy some meats and make them. That's how you make a grill friend. Oh! You make the meats and then you, like, stick them together and you make a little, like, puppet friend. Then it's a grill friend, get it? No! Guys, no lady boys! Stop! Waifu! Waifu and Fred, stop trolling me! You're an other? That is funny, but also super creepy. I forget what I said, so I don't know. Butters! No! What, the Delectables? Is it like a little bit, Silence of the Lambs? Guys, stop! I don't even know what's going on in this chat right now. They're all trolling me. They are all trolling me. You're not calling yourselves lady boys. I hate it. You guys suck. I hate you. No! Delectables! No! It's like the Expendables, but with tasty goodness? No, you guys! Oh. It's stop saying ladyboys, otherwise he gets the host again. That is too good. The creepy thing is making a puppet of the things you made on the grill. But then how else do you get a grill friend? You have to make a little friend. I have a hexagal. I was cuddling with my hexagal last night, though. I thought host was funny because of streaming. So I thought you may have mistyped, but I liked it. Llama boys. I don't know what that is, but I call my mom Llama. Because when I was younger, when I was much younger, I was, I don't know, like 7 or something, I was sleeping, blue-footed booby boys. I was sleeping, or like going to bed. My mom had a queen-size bed, so I was sleeping in her bed for some reason. And there was light coming through the window. So I'm lying there, my mom's on this side, and I'm doing this in the dark, like looking up at my hand. I go, Mom? She goes, yeah. Does this look like a llama? She's like, yes! Yes, it looks like a llama! So then sometimes I call my mom Llama. So, just a weird thing. Does this look like a llama? I don't know. My logo can be the silhouette of a girl from side view with an Adam's apple on a bulge. That won't send the wrong message about you at all either, I'm sure of it. I'm sure you're right, Fred. I would love to come up with something involving the Queen of the Hype, since not only is that what Sean Thought called me that one time, but I have a wonderful mug that says Queen of Hype. So I'd love to come up with something that involves that, but then also has my name in it, which I think is nearly impossible. Yeah, link it up! Go right ahead. Lady Llamas. Lady Llamas. Can never be unseen, it's a llama. Someone teach me how to obtain grill front. Vagina shirts! Yeah, but only you guys and Will would get that joke. The vagina shirts and TwitchCon. Delectable Me Too, Return of the Hype. I don't know what I'm doing. That's pretty funny. Then I feel like you guys would all have to dress up like minions. You know, I've never seen those movies. I saw part of the first one because the Nuggets were watching it. Another weird thing that I call other humans. My mom has 3 younger kids. The oldest one is 15 years younger than me. So I call my little siblings, they're my half-siblings, I call them the Nuggets, collectively. But they were watching it one time, so I saw part of it. Diesel, we're trying... Yeah, I have a mug, you got it for me. And it's in the kitchen, or I would show you. We're trying to name, like, our group of folks who hang out. We're not trying very hard. We're kind of just being silly, but it's fun. But that's what we're talking about. Do you know who sells pocket pussies? See, that's not directed. You're not talking about my pocket. You're not talking about my pocket, so I don't mind. Like, and I know you, I've hung out with you, so I know it's not like you're not trying to hit on me. Oh, let's see what this is. Hold on, let me finish the stitch. Hot shots. I can't hear this at all with the pop ski, and I've got my volume low. Hold on. Oh, yeah. And he cracks an egg on her stomach and starts frying. Yes. Ew, gross. Why is it in the belly button? Like, so strange. I've definitely seen this before. How did they manage to get the egg, like, semi-cooked? And, like, keep it intact? Yes, Butters.
Don't miss the most controversial film of the year.
I don't like. Alright, let's start up the Popsky again. That made me uncomfortable. What, Butters? I can't feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. I just imagine Will singing that song, to be honest. Ta-da, girlfriend! That's like both. That's like a girlfriend and a girlfriend. You should probably let him put some sausage on her. Ding! I blinked the wrong direction. Ding! Guys, we are being so silly and I love it. I love you guys so much. I'm so thrilled. I was in such a poopy mood this morning. Now I'm just wiggling and crocheting. Ooh, come back, stitches. What do I mean by sausage? I don't know, like a hot dog? It's like a thicker, stubbier hot dog. Oh no, I'm catching all the threads in the other... No! Might hurt unless her pocket had really good insulation. Oh, Fred and his unlocks. Super exciting! So Fred, you and me are basically not going to see each other because I'm going to be playing Paragon and you're going to be playing Blops. We're just going to see none of each other, or anyone else for that matter. Although you can play Blops with people, but I don't know anybody else who can play Paragon. I'm so excited! There's a sign for some wiener stand, and the quote on the sign was, "Now that's what I call a wiener!" Oh! Oh, I was on the train! Oh, before I tell the story, although it involves horse corn. Waifu, have a great night. I love you. I'll see you later. I was on the train, on the subway, and I had a shit ton of luggage or I would have taken a photo. It was an ad for, if you guys have heard of Blue Apron, they deliver fresh vegetables to your doorstep and like all the ingredients with which to make a meal. They do it 3 times a week. It was a similar service, but it was called something else. And I'm trying to remember exactly what their slogan said, but it was something sex-related involving corn. And I was like, horse corn! But I didn't get a photo of it. And now I feel dumb because I thought I would remember what the thing said when I started telling the stortle. I read They Solved the Turtle and my mouth decided to say what it wanted. Not this weekend, Leaf. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Yay! I've gotten a decently far amount. I wish it weren't so see-through. That's something I dislike about this. I know. That joke was corny. I really wish I could remember what it was. I don't know why it made me think of horse corn specifically rather than just... because they had a bunch of like semi-innuendo-y things involving food. They're like, why don't we make some sweet, sweet potatoes instead of like sweet, sweet lovin'? Shit like that. Why do I remember that one and not the funny one? Biscuits and porn on a gas station window. That is an odd combination. Do the biscuits come with gravy or do you need to make your own? That was gross. That was really gross. Why did I make that joke? I don't know. Sometimes I just say things. What is prawn? Awful joke. Dun, 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 dun. I got you, surprise. Beep, boop, boop. This song, the background of the song is so like ambient and mellow. Baby, don't hurt me. No more how. From bum bum wow wow wow. I realized the other day I was trying to teach somebody how to crochet, and I say the other day, I really mean it almost a year ago. I was trying to teach somebody how to crochet, and I realized that I move my left hand a lot when I'm crocheting. Like a lot. Because I start holding like one to the right, or to the left. It's the right to you guys, I think, of the stitch that I'm going to work into, and then I scoot it over, and I hold right, like, under, where the stitch that the one I'm making is going into, and then I flip it back over here, and I also tug this to pull the stitch tight. You crochet, Butters? That's cool. I posted something in our crochet once and all the brocheters came out to play. It was awesome. That's what they're called, apparently. Or that's what they call themselves. Brocheters. Everything longer than yesterday is the other day. Yeah. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but it also feels like ages. I mean, it feels like it was only a couple of months, but in reality it's been 3/4 of a year. At least. It's been over 3/4 of a year now. Yeah, it taught me, and I was like, what the fuck do I do with this? You make stuff! You make sweaters and hats and scarves and... I've seen people, I've made a dress. Actually, I can show you guys the dress I made. I posted a photo on, I posted a photo of me in it on Twitter, because I crocheted it in 10 days to go to an evening with Neil Gaiman, my words today, Neil Gaiman and Amanda Palmer, and I want to change the straps. I'm not happy with the straps, but they go like this, and it looks really weird because I'm just like standing with it and I'm like leaning forward so it doesn't fall down. I just made it in single crochet. I'm a little too chunky for it now. I mean, it would still fit. You see, like, my hips are like I've got hips, lady hips. But yeah, it goes to my knees about, ooh, I'm falling over. Yeah. This is what I made. This is the dress I made, and if you want to see me wearing it, you can dig through my Twitter and find it. But that's why it's just sitting in my crochet box, because I want to... You see, I didn't tuck in the straps, so I can actually like take out the knot and undo it. Because I want to change the straps. They were, I think, a little bit too long, and they're not quite in the right spot. I was running out of time. Like, we had to go pick up the rental car, and I was like madly trying to still attach the strap to itself. Anywho, Wait, is Butter's grill or penis? That's such a delicate way to ask that. But in reality, that shit got me some chicks. Butters, you're only 15. What, it gets you some babes, meaning like some babies? Damn it, did I just do the— no, I did the right thing. I heard buttery penis again. Oh, good thing. She very well could be if she was pretentious. Oh my goodness. You guys are too much. Surprise, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in. You got Cheoks when you— I got some mad Cheoks. You were 14. Damn, Butters. I had to wait till I was 22 to get chicks. Dang. Oh. You guys are way too funny. You're 12. Are you kidding? Or are you serious? If you're serious, you're hearing some raunchy stuff out of my channel. No! Why is this name sticking? Fred? Fred? One day, maybe someday. Whenever I say maybe someday, I say it the way that I think it was the magic conch in SpongeBob, where it's like a magic 8-ball, but it has a string, and you pull it, and it like says a thing. So it's like, SpongeBob pulled the string and says, "Will I ever get married?" And then he lets it go, and the magic conch says, "Maybe someday." And then he and Patrick giggle, and it's really funny. But whenever I say maybe someday, I always say maybe someday like that. And that is why. This is like mad story time, yo! I don't talk like that. Why? Why was I saying these things? Oh. Almost 13. So you are quite the young'un. But I remember being 12 and thinking that I thought I knew everything. And then the year after that, I thought I knew everything. And then the year after that, I thought I knew everything. But each year I'd look back and be like, pfft, I was so dumb. It's dumb little baby Lecta. Yeah. Autocorrect suggests ladybirds. I don't mind ladybirds as much, but I don't... That implies that my name is Lady, and I think that's why Fred picked it. Ducking autocorrelation! Lecta, will I find someone? Maybe someday. Bye, bitches! Bye, surprise! Oh, I stopped in the middle of a stitch that almost went poorly. You know a lot more dirty things than me? I doubt that. It's possible, because internet. But I'm quite the raunchy fellow. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be here. I'm happy to have you here. I'm just remembering I was very naive when I was 12. I was very naive, and I thought I was quite wise, and I was not. If you're going to troll hard. Yeah, man. Ooh, this one's groovy. This one's called Lorgasm. Did you guys hear my stepmom laughing? So funny. That's a lot of cats you have there. Whose kitty is that one in the middle? Oh, Crip's cat. And I can add Ty and Twitch to the cat count. And of course you know I have Despy and Sheriff. Oops, come on. Please, fingers, please. Kateri? Not sure what you're talking about, hun. I like they threw the raccoon in there. Like, that one's a cat, right? It's a stripy cat. Yeah, the music is by Popsky. He does a lot of chiptune stuff. Which I quite enjoy. Oh my gosh, did I miss ABXY? I totally did! They played it earlier. Holy shit. We must have been laughing too hard. And by we I mean me, because I'm sitting in a room by myself. Oh, I see. She doesn't need to know. Shh. 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 I should do song requests? I don't normally play music on my channel though, because I'm normally playing a game. And besides, you just put on Gangsta Rap. I know you. Well, Dickie, no thank you. If you guys have something to suggest, I might play it. I might find it and play it. But I'm also trying to keep the music I play streamable as much as I can. Because then when I do some silly things or something, I can make highlights of it and Twitch won't mute it. Alright, stop curling. The edge of that was curling, and I don't like it. Normally when you're done crocheting or knitting something, you have to block it, which means that you take the whole finished project after you've weaved in all the ends and everything, and you soak it, you like get it wet, and then you lie it flat to dry, and you like put a thing on the edges, I believe? I say I believe because I've never blocked a project before, because I usually end up figuring out how to not make it curly, and a lot of the stuff I do, I've worked in the round, which means it's in a circle, since like this is not in the round, this is just back and forth regular crocheting. If I were doing it in the round, it would look more like this, and it would be attached. I should try Agario music? Well said, the more Ganter. Yeah, the more Ganter the better. What's Agario? Go ahead and link a song and I'll see if I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have sound requests, song requests or anything like that set up because, as I said, I'm normally playing a video game and I'm experiencing that game for the first time, so I like to hear the music and whatever sound that the game designers put there. Agario is a game where you're dotting each other. I know, but I didn't realize that it had music. I'm unaware of the music that goes with Agario. I think I'm gonna go for another about 20 minutes with the stream. I'm gonna continue crocheting, but my throat's starting to get a little sore, I think because I was not very careful when I was doing like stupid like goblin voices and stuff. And it made my voice a little bit sore, and also I'm really hungry. But I don't like stopping at random times, so I want to stop at 9 o'clock. Cause I'm a bit of a weirdo! In case you guys haven't noticed, I'm a bit of a weirdo! I make a weirdo song, I make a weirdo song. It's about that I can't control myself and the things I do. I don't know. This is what I'm like in real life. If you were ever wondering, if you were ever wondering what I'm like in real life, this is it. I just do whatever comes into my tiny brain, and then I laugh at myself. And if other people laugh with me, that's great. How do you link? Like, just get the HTTP. Like the link at the top of the browser, just copy it, and then paste it in the chat. Why is there hair in there? Get out of there. Whose hair are you even? It looks like a cat hair, but I don't own a cat. I need to stream for— I said about 20 minutes. I didn't say precisely 20. Butters plus. Surprise kitties! Hi, kitties! They're not even real kitties, and I'm still excited. Oh yes, give me the kitties. Why is this— I feel like this is more holy than the other one. I don't think it is. I think it's just my imagination. I'm probably being hard on myself. Aha! I said another 20 minutes with the rising inflection, from which you can infer— that's not what I was trying to say. Which indicates— there we go, which indicates— sorry, I'm messing with the yarn now. Because I keep finding these, like, bits of fuzz attached to my perfectly good string. But anyway, it indicates, unsurety. Is wrench sad? Yes. Sad. Because I'm a janitor, I couldn't come up with the word sad. I was going to say mop. Maybe you mopn't. I love the janitor. I love Scrubs. I got excited though because I just saw wrench and Fred said wrench, haha, and I was like, I thought that you opened a crate and got the wrench, and I was gonna be really excited for you because I know you wanted it so bad. You heartless wrench. Doodly-doo, a scoodly-doo-doo. Let's see who messaged me on Steam. Oh, it's Haunter. We're gonna have to play Guild Wars when this update— oh, there's an update to Guild Wars. Ooh, the new Shatterer. There's a new boss. Awesome. I still haven't done all the old bosses. Fred, I still want to play Guild Wars. Egg Druid. Alright. I know it's a Hearthstone thing, but I don't know what it means. But that's okay. I don't have to know everything. I especially don't have to know everything that goes on in chat. As long as you guys are talking to each other, I'm happy. Where did you put it? What do you mean you sent it to me? I meant just put it in chat. I have no idea where you put it. Because all I have up right now is chat. Like Twitch chat. Oh yeah, it's in chat. Where? Oh! It was because there was a thing that was highlighted. I'm sorry, I did not even see that. Oh, there's an ad for bees. I don't want to buy your bees, sir! Yeah, I will play this after this pop speed track is over. So in another minute? I'm sorry, Chasta did not even see it. Come on, let's get to the end of the road. Do, 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 do. Whew. It would be great if I could finish this before day-night time. Or, well, before day-night time I'd have to travel back in time and do more of it beforehand. I mean, day-night craft time, which is this Sunday. Alright, let's play that. Let's play this fucker. break from crocheting soon. It's starting to hurt in my knuckly area. Stop doing that. You listening to Michael Jackson? Why? Michael Jackson, I'm conflicted on him always. Because I heard his music just way too much, like the same songs over and over and over again. So it's not that the songs aren't good or that he wasn't talented, it's just like, I've heard it too much in my lifetime. I need to go like many, many, many years without hearing it. Remembering all the peeps today. Don't forget to pour some out for one's homies. The next game... Yes, Joe, the next game I'm playing is Undertale. I'm not sure how I'm gonna play it yet. I saw Floppy play it when he played. I don't know if you were in the chat that day. Oh my god, Leaf, please go get food. Please go eat some food. Oh my gosh. Do I have to text you throughout the day and be like, eat food? Yes, I knew that Kim Kardashian got famous because of a sex tape. Just like the stupidest reason to be famous. Because it's not even like she's a porn star. It's like one tape and she's like, ooh, a scandal, let me build on that. And people just ate it up. But yeah, I saw a bit of Undertale because Floppy was playing it. I'm not sure how I want to play it yet. Black will you text me? What would I text you, Butters? You watched them all? Oh boy. I have not seen any Kardashians naked, nor do I want to. They are not my type. Hey, Jenna! How are you? Yes, Stitch and Twitch. That's what I've been doing, like, all day because I'm making this sweater for Floppy. Or all day. I mean all week, is really what I mean. How have you been? I haven't seen you in about forever. I'm not going for more than another, like, 4 minutes, but it's good to see you. I'm glad you stopped in. This was a very impromptu, not at all planned stream. Alright, Butters, have a good night. Joe, see ya. Have a good night. Give my love to the fam. To the fam. Bye, bitches, Butters! You're not allowing yourself on Twitch. Oh, because of exams. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm on Twitter all day long forever. Do I know and text most of my stream watchers? I know a lot of them, because we've been friends for a year or so, and like I hung out with them in person, because a lot of us went to TwitchCon. So I have a lot of I say my internet friends, they're the real ones. The ones on the internet are the real ones. but I have a lot of their numbers. But I also talk to them on Twitter most of the time anyway. Stressed, yeah. Imagine with exams. What are you studying? I don't remember if you've said previously. That was a cute song. Well, you know what? This one's nice moves. However, I'm gonna play this one more song and then we're gonna go, because I need to eat food. And you're majoring in math? One of my Twitch times. That's kind of complicated. I normally start at 2 p.m. Eastern time. But I haven't locked in my days yet because my dearest Floppy Quill is like my favorite streamer in the land. So I'm waiting for him to get back on his normal schedule. He's UK based, so that I can time my stuff with him. Because I'm trying to not overlap with the people that I want to watch, which is really difficult because everyone's taken all of the time slots. So I'm not sure what days I'll stream, but I will most likely start at 2 right after either Fred or Will are done. And I'm going to listen to this one track. And that's going to be all she wrote for me for tonight. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to be in to play. Let me see if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I don't think Sean's streaming. That's great, Jenna. Hang in there. How groovy is that? Am I in Canada? No. I'm in New York for now. So no, Sean is not streaming tomorrow, so I might do a morning thing, depending. I've not decided yet. Oh, I so am doing the doots. Yeah, I didn't think that he knew you, but he like greeted you and then like kept talking as if he knew you, and I was like, maybe he's seen you in Floppy's chat? I don't know. He's such a troll. But like in the most polite and nicest way? It's weird. Yeah, you better be in school, you're 12. I always groove out hardcore this song. the ability to be mean because he's Canadian. We're almost at the end of the row, I just want to finish! Finish before the end of the song, oh my gosh, rushing. I didn't make it. Oh, I forgot there was another little bit. Ah! That was so close. I had 4 more stitches to make it to the end of the song. Or to finish this row by the end of the song. But anyway, that is it for me, friends and fams. You are all so wonderful and lovely. I really do appreciate you coming to hang out with me. You put me in such an awesome mood. And I'm gonna put down the crocheting now that I'm done with that. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna put down the crocheting and get some food, watch some Covert Muffin. And I'm gonna host him. I don't know that I'm gonna raid him necessarily. Let me see what he's doing first. Because I'm not sure we have enough oomph. Yes, and I will see you guys at day-night time on Trumpet M. Cool's channel. Oh, Muffin's not on. Oh, okay, then I don't feel bad for going over. Whee! Alright. Let's see if we have anybody that we can at least send you to. Let me see who's online. Oh, Deja Vu! Alright, you guys. If you're willing to do a quick raid with me, I'd appreciate it. Cause Deja Vu's a really cool dude. He's one of Floppy's crew. I'd appreciate it. Well, if you will, I'm gonna raid, and I don't care if I'm the only one. Oops, I accidentally just opened another thing. Stop that, mute it. So I'm going in here, and I'm going to say, I select you for a raid. So if you want to raid, that's what's gonna happen. So you're gonna type, I select you for a raid, and we're gonna spam it. Because he's a cool dude, and he deserves people to know who he is. But if you don't raid, have a great night. I love you. I'll see you later. Okay, bye! Now I'm gonna go.